Up my sleeves, up my sleeves, up my sleeves, up my sleeves. Hi everyone, Sumanthony Meme Tano here, internet's busiest meme nerd. And it's time for a review of a new single release from Bikini Bottom based boy band Boys Who Cry titled, It's All About You Girl. It's All About You Girl is the debut track from Bikini Bottom based boy band Boys Who Cry and was an instant success, immediately shooting up to the #1 spot and remaining there since its original release in 2006. Now you might immediately be wondering, Sumanthony, why are you reviewing a track that was released 14 years ago? Don't they have any newer music released?
Hey, Sumanthony, how come you're not reviewing any of the newer music, huh? Don't they have anything released in the last 16 years?
No, they don't. This is in fact the only track, the debut track, the single track made by Boys Who Cry, and it's the only music they have released since. Despite that, they have felt a tremendous amount of commercial success, having guest features from Bikini Bottom's own Squidward Tentacles to even being featured as a remix on Tyler the Creator's Earthquake. Now, it's very uncommon to see any band reach this level of commercial success, especially on their first project. Even though it did only reach #1 on the Bikini Bottom charts, it's not like Bikini Bottom is for any lack of other musical talent. For instance, Ned and the Needlefish, Saltwater Sam featuring the Brine Brothers, and even Plankton and the Patty Stealers are all big band groups that we see producing music year after year after year, and yet nobody has reached the level of commercial and radio success that we've seen from Boys Who Cry. Now, Boys Who Cry don't exactly have a unique sound. In fact, they sound much like every other boy band group ever, which makes sense as to why they have the spotlight on them at the moment, as all the other boy band groups seem to have dispersed or gone on to pursue solo careers. Their lead song, their debut song, It's All About You Girl, is a romance song, a serenade song written specifically for Pearl Krabs. This, of course, is reflected in the song's lyrics, yeah, it's all about Pearl, you're the birthday girl. Pearl, of course, is the daughter of lukewarm businessman Mr. Krabs, which has led a number of people to believe that the reason for the commercial success of this track is because of backed funding by Mr. Krabs in an effort to advertise more people to come in and eat at his restaurant, the Krusty Krab. Drama and politics aside, the track itself does have some upsides. The drums and the guitar that are in the background don't feel muddy as most of the music out of Bikini Bottom does. The backup vocals, while they do sound a little bit amateurish, of course they're coming from a boy band, so you have to be a little bit forgiving there. Overall, the sound isn't offensive. I like the way that they transition into the more serenade-y, talking sort of singing that they do in the middle, and even give Pearl her own feature, which, I mean, I understand that the song was supposed to be written as a serenade to Mr. Krabs' daughter, but Boys Who Cry clearly have some young talent about them. They're capable of providing these really strong vocal performances, but the feature by Pearl just felt amateur and unwarranted. I feel like this could have done a lot better with a feature by perhaps maybe Lupe Fiasco, or if they had to go with a female vocalist, maybe Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. Pearl's feature on this just felt out of place. The pitch and the tempo were completely off. She really didn't even sing on this track as much as she did just go, me, which, yeah, the song's about you, but be a little bit more humble about it. I also think that the interlude done by Squidward here was completely unnecessary. Why the band would decide to feature an alternate vocalist and have the entire song be a rendition of their song, but advertising 4-ply toilet tissue just seems like a complete sellout. I also think that Squidward's performance here wasn't all that strong to begin with. I mean, his raspy tone almost sounds as if he's just choking on a fork for 10 hours. He's definitely much better off as a clarinet soloist than he is as a vocalist here. Overall, I'm liking this track quite a bit. I understand why it reached the #1 on their charts. It is nice to listen to something that isn't just Mr. Krabs singing a sea shanty outside of his window. So, you know, with all that considered, I'm thinking a light 1 to strong 10 on this one, mainly because that's the only one of Anthony Fantano's scorecards I could find on Google Images. You know, I think I can forgive a little bit of the fact that Squidward didn't have great vocals on this track because he is a squid, whereas Caitlyn Jenner is a transition. Have you given this album a listen? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? You're the best. You're the best. What should I review next? Hit the like if you like. Please subscribe and please don't cry. Hit the bell as well. Boys Who Cry, It's All About You Girl, forever.